Tricky Diesel.
Hey Divas, it's your girl Artsiediva. Today I'm coming to you with the plus size tag. It addresses a lot of issues about being plus size. I know I haven't done a video like that on my channel, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to come to talk to you about being plus size. I know most of my viewers out there are plus size, so hopefully this tag will be helpful to you in some way. Okay, alright, so let's get started. I'm just looking at the questions here on the computer, and the first question is, what do you classify yourself as? Curvy, fat, thick, plus size, heavy, ample, fat, as in pretty, hot, and tempting. I like that one. But I consider myself to be plus size. I think the term plus size is just a non-threatening way to say, well, yes, I do carry a few extra pounds, but we as plus size individuals, we're on a continuum. So actually, if you're looking at the definition of plus size in the fashion industry, a plus size person could be a size 8. And then you'll have another plus size person that could be all the way up to a size 26, 30, even like 40, I guess. So it is on a continuum. I believe that plus size encapsulates all of the other definitions, such as curvy, fat, thick, heavy, ample, fat, pretty, hot, and tempting. I also think that I'm a little curvy. Well, maybe not so much right now, but yeah, that's it for that question. What is your body shape? Hourglass, spoon, rectangle, triangle, pear, apple. Now I'm an apple shape. I do tend to distribute my fat in my midsection, which, if you know, for health reasons, that is really bad. But if you take away all the excess weight from around my tummy area, I'm definitely an hourglass figure. But right now, I am an apple, and I guess that's why I do consider myself to be overweight, because I'm not at my healthy shape. We'll get into that in a bit. So the next question is, are you comfortable or happy at your current size, and what is something positive about being a plus size person? Right now, I am not comfortable or happy at my current size or weight, only because I know that I am not at my healthiest weight. I really want to see my healthy figure come back, which is my hourglass shape. Right now I'm an apple figure, and that's just how my body distributes weight. But it's also a sign that, listen, you are not the healthiest that you can be. And now, healthy for me doesn't necessarily mean not being plus size. You have plus size women, as I said, we're on a large continuum that ranges from a size 8 all the way up to size 40 plus. So it doesn't necessarily mean that being healthy means that you know, I have to like go down to a size 2. I'm trying to recover my healthy weight, and for each individual, your healthy weight differs. I think my healthy weight is around 170 something pounds, and I am 5'6". So that's really my goal. However, I do still embrace the philosophy that at any size or shape, we should all be confident in our bodies, and that's what I try to do, even though I know that I am on a journey to even become more healthy and to achieve the body that I've always desired. So I know some people have an issue here. I know some people will probably say, well, how come you could be preaching about loving yourself and being plus size, but yet you're not happy being plus size? Again, I'll say, it's not that I'm not happy being plus size. For me personally, I'm not at my healthiest. But I want to use a metaphor here. for instance, think about a loved one. It could be a sister, a spouse, a cousin, or even a friend. We're not perfect. We all have our quirks here and there, but you love that individual regardless of their, hopefully, regardless of their quirks. You know, if it's something really drastic, then you don't abandon them or not love them. You try to work with them through that process and maybe try to get them to realize their quirks and work with them towards, I guess, alleviating that issue. So that's the same way, that's the same relationship I feel I have with my body. And that's really important, to really develop a relationship with your body. So that's how I feel. Okay, so I guess one positive about being plus size is that I can use my life to inspire other plus size women, and at the same time breaking all those stereotypes that if you're a plus size, you're unhealthy, you can't work out. Oh, you should see me working out. I can really work out when I'm ready to. That you are an unhealthy eater. I mean, I do have my down days where I may mess up and eat something unhealthy, but for the most part, I'm a very healthy eater. Breaking those stereotypes that plus size people are unhealthy. My doctors, whenever I see them for the first time and they get my blood work or my labs, they're always surprised. I guess because of my weight, they position themselves to really look out for abnormalities, but they're always surprised at how healthy I am. I have low blood sugar, low blood pressure, low cholesterol, all that stuff. I try to keep myself really healthy. Even though I'm physiologically healthy, I feel like I am not physically healthy or physically as fit as I want to be, and that's why I really want to lose these extra pounds, not only for health but also for lifestyle reasons. I'm a very adventurous person. I love the great outdoors. I really want to go kayaking. I really want to go rock climbing. I really want to do all that stuff, like whitewater rafting. And I'm not saying that a plus size person can't do that. Yes, you can, but you have to be fit. And if being fit means losing a few extra pounds, then that's what you have to do. Okay, and the next question is, would you like to lose weight, and if so, how much? As I've been talking about it, yes, I would love to lose weight. Well, I'd like to be around 170, that if I gain maybe 5 pounds, I'll still be in a 170 gap. And that's where my healthy physical weight lies. I won't tell you how much weight I want to lose because like I'm not really comfortable at revealing my current weight. And quite honestly, I don't even know my current weight. Yeah, so we'll pass that, but it is a substantial amount of weight that I need to lose, over 100 pounds. I guess a negative as a plus size person for me is being stereotyped that, oh, you're plus size, you just eat a lot. I remember I recently went to Jamaica and one of my uncles, he saw me, he was like, oh my gosh, how did you get so fat? Or you up there eating high hops and all that stuff? And I'm like, I don't even, okay, no tea, no shade. I don't, if you go to high hops, that's fine. But I don't, like, you know, that's just maybe once in a while. I think in the past 10 years, I've only been to IHOP once. And I think I went to Denny's once. So those are really horrible stereotypes. Just because you're plus size doesn't mean that like you're eating down the entire world. I think last week I went to the supermarket and I was talking to one of the workers about it wasn't even related to working out, but he automatically just started lecturing me about working out. I guess he really didn't understand what I was saying because he does have like a language barrier. But I'm like, people assert themselves when you're a plus size. You just think that you just are constantly eating and just can't control yourself when it comes to food. And that's definitely not the case. And I guess for me, another negative about being plus size is that my clothes right now don't fit the way I want it to fit. I think this is the heaviest I've ever been, and for me, I think the heavier I get, the less attractive I look and the less attractive I feel. And now that's a personal thing with me. If you love to gain weight and you feel great in your clothes being bigger, I mean, that's up to you. But for me, I just don't feel like I look sexy in my clothes. Again, because as I said, I'm an apple shape. That's not a flattering shape to have, especially when you know you have a hourglass shape hidden under there somewhere. To have, like, you know, see something, you want to wear it and you're like, damn, I'm gonna look fine in it, and then you're like, oh damn, I forgot. An apple shape. So that is definitely a negative about being my plus size. So being my plus size, not necessarily your experience being a plus size individual. And it all depends on your body shape and your size. Because there are plus size individuals out there who probably wear a larger size than me, but they don't carry apple shape. They may still have a pear shape where they carry most of their weight on the bottom end, or they may even still have an hourglass figure. They look amazing in clothes. So again, our experiences as plus size individuals are on a continuum, and we all experience different highs and different lows.